we're going to segue into Vincent Gambini, our incredible magician. He will be doing magic in front of your very eyes on Zoom. It will be fantastical. Vincent, are you there?
I'm here. Yes, hello.
Vincent, so good to have you with us. Thank you so much for gracing us with your magical presence.
Thanks for inviting me.
Woo! Oh, the pleasure is ours.
I've got
Thank you.
This is my touring suitcase. This is where I keep all my props.
It's gorgeous.
And
looks very minimal.
It's there's a microphone.
Yeah. I mean, what more do you need? Just a microphone and a pair of pants.
This is a book.
A book on cards.
Oh, this is I haven't looked at this in a while because I haven't toured since March. But this is it's more of a gag. I won't be doing this tonight.
Holy wow.
Yeah, it's been a while because I haven't. The last show I did was in March, everyone. So
okay.
And since then, this case has stayed closed, and so I was just looking through it now to figure out what I could do for you guys tonight, and because of the situation, I stopped performing in March, and then since then. I've mainly just, since the pandemic hit, I've mainly just been, like a lot of people, watching Netflix sort of all the time. That's been my main...
I mean, I think we've all been doing a bit of
that. So I don't really... Yeah, and then Cass invited me a couple of weeks ago, said, oh, would you like to do some magic? And I thought, oh yeah, it'd be great to sort of, dust off the cobwebs of the show. But I've been really busy, and there's been a lot on Netflix, like the Michael Jordan documentary. It's like 10 hours about Michael Jordan. So I just haven't really had time to... what's this? A deck of cards. But okay, I'll try doing something with the deck of cards.
Cool.
Just put it down.
I mean... The element.
Yeah, so does look alright.
Amazing. Do you want me to shut up? Or
sure, you can just watch, someone? Yeah. That's okay. Yeah.
Alright.
So I have a deck of cards, everyone. So hearts, diamonds, clubs and spades. It's good, remembered. I remembered how to spread a deck of cards. It's been a while, so I'm not sure. Deck of cards, they can be cut. Yeah, that's fair enough. They can be shuffled. And you could do like this kind of shuffle, for example. I remember this one. I don't know if you can see, but this allows the cards to be sort of perfectly interweaved. So you have a kind of maximum chaos. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's not magic. Yeah, it's just shuffling the cards. But most people, of course, do something like this. Yeah, shuffling the cards. It's absolutely fine. And then cutting the cards. And then I guess you might... how else? Oh yeah, you could do something like this. This is the kind of shuffle that you see in casinos. So you might see it in films, yeah, when they do this kind of... It's quite cool. It's quite detached. And then in the States, a lot of people do this kind of a shuffle. A lot of people know this. Makes a lovely sound. And in Southeast Asia, how do they do it? Oh yeah, they do this kind of thing. It's more like a sort of a series of running cuts in Southeast. It's quite elegant. I mean, I quite like this one as well, but the other one is just a bit more... It's got something else. Okay, anyway, these are... obviously, this isn't magic. This is just me trying to remember the how to work a deck of cards. There are some variations, of course. You can do this, so you can spread them out, and again, And then what you can do is you can cut the cards. You can do a triple cut. You can shuffle the cards, but as you're shuffling the cards, you can start to glimpse. You see, you can start to glimpse different cards. And if you do that, you're then able to move cards around. Yeah. So for example, I've got my eyes on a black card. It's a spade. It's the ace of spades. So in theory, from the middle to here. So this is the ace of spades. Now again, this isn't magic. This is just kind of using quite basic handling that any card sheet would know about. It just allows me to move cards around. So for example, the ace of spades, I can, from the middle of the deck, just by squaring the cards up, I can move it to the top. So it's now on the top. I'll show you what that looks like with the card face up, so you know I'm not cheating, or I'm honestly cheating. See, that's the ace of spades in the middle. I've left it face up, and so it's obviously not on the top. This is the jack of diamonds. But watch really closely, because all I have to do is square the cards up. Oh, that's the ace of spades right on top. Okay, so that's good. I can still remember a couple of things. And actually, if I give the cards a bit more of a shuffle, like this, I can keep doing this thing. Ooh, 17, 32, and 45, I think. So, in theory, if this worked, 17, 1, 2, 3. That's the four aces. Now again, I stress this is it's not magic. It's just handling. It's just handling. So there should be a magic trick somewhere in here. There is. I showed you the shuffles. I showed you the cuts. There is the dealing, the false dealing. Yeah, that's a really important handling. For example, ace of diamonds. Watch really closely. Yeah. Ace of hearts, ace of diamonds, ace of hearts. Obviously, it's what's called false dealing. So with the ace of clubs, watch really closely. Ace of spades. Oh, ace of clubs. Ace of spades. And then, again, this isn't a trick though, it's just handling. I'm just trying to remember. I can't really remember much. The only thing I can remember is this sequence in the Michael Jordan Netflix documentary. It's around episode 3, and there's this lovely moment where they interview a spectator at a game, and they ask this woman in her sort of mid-50s, what do you think about Michael Jordan? And she says this line, "It's like poetry in motion." And I just thought, that's so great. I wrote it down. So yeah, it's like poetry in motion. And I guess it made me think about, what's the difference between just someone throwing a ball around or running up and down a court and poetry in motion? What's the difference between, in my case, just handling the cards, shuffling and cutting, and magic? And I don't really know what the difference is, but there is this other trick that can be done. I don't know if you can see. This is hearts, this is diamonds, this is clubs, this is spades. It goes like this. I have to do a couple more shuffles.
Can't see the cards.
Someone can't see the cards. Can you see them now?
Yeah, no.
It's the edge of the frame.
Some of the zooms are cropped differently, so you have to pull them. That's it. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, you have to crop your screen differently. But if I hold them like this, hopefully you can see them. And then I've done this shuffle so many times. And then here's what makes it magic. Literally, that's what makes it magic. Hearts, ace of hearts, 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts, 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, the 10, the jack, the queen, the king, diamonds, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this, I think, I cannot be sure, but it's almost as good as Netflix. So that's that. Oh, thanks. And then I thought just a very quick one, because of the theme is what is it? Making the invisible visible. So I thought of this old trick where you take an invisible coin. Yeah. Of course, it's invisible, but if I just give it a gentle squeeze, it should. This is a special coin. It's been trained over several generations of magicians to perform marvelous feats. The first marvelous feat is known as the walk. If you put the coin in your hand, it starts going for a walk. Let's see. Yes. Second marvelous feat is known as the jump. Watch closely. It goes from one place to another. It's very fast. I'll do it again. So it goes from here to here. So there's that, and then yes, the penetration. Watch very, very closely. All I have to do is find the right spot in the pocket, and you have the illusion of the coin penetrating. So we've had the roll, the walk, the jump, and then my favourite, with the bare palm. I'm going to come really close. With the bare palm of my of my right hand, the bare palm, all I have to do is give the coin a gentle rub, and you should see, hold on a second. Okay, no, it is the left hand. It is the left, sorry. I get left and right confused because of practicing in front of the mirror. With the bare palm of my left hand, all I have to do is give the coin a gentle rub. And you should see, yes, here, a perfect clone. These are like American half dollars, and I don't know if you can see from Zoom, but this one, they're identical. Yeah? I mean, this one's slightly shinier because it's newer. I made it more recently, but they are identical. Yeah, don't know if you can. I'll tell you what. We've made 2 visible. Let's try that again. Let's do it with 3. So it's 1, 2, and I don't know if you can see. I'll tell you what. I'll put them on the table one by one, and that way you should be able to see very, very clearly that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 silver dollars. And the great thing about this trick is that I can just keep on going. So from 5, you can do 10, 20, 30, and just 100. It's the same technique, but the budget for this evening only allowed me to do 5 because they're quite expensive, these coins. So I could only do 5. But, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, nice to see everyone.
Vincent!
How did you do it?